Well, I'm somewhat torn because I feel like I should have picked this arrow over Black Knight, but and the Innervate, it's rather random. I can't really predict an outcome for this arena, so let's see it. Let's go!
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
So we'll send back the swords and the swipe. Do we put some pressure? Yeah. I usually don't like to coin out something on the first turn, but
Drink with me, friend.
I'll go ahead and do this.
For the wild. Job done.
I think the worst case scenario would be arcane missiles. It might seem like a weak play, but if he doesn't remove the 1/1s, I'll probably go Power of the Wild next turn, yeah? Maybe I should play Raid Leader, because it will allow me to take down the Fairy Dragon without spending the Power of the Wild.
Handle it!
I could have also played the Panther instead of giving +1/+1.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
So what should I do?
What to do? Where shall I strike? Hit it very hard.
I was reluctant to play the Druid because you might have a polymorph, which is not the case.
Put this apple on your head.
I must safeguard the land. Hit it very hard.
Even if he plays something like Flame Strike, which I do not believe you will, you'll only be getting 2 cards for 1.
What to do?
Which might seem like a good trade, but for 7 mana, it's not that good.
Are you ready for this?
It's time for a little blood.
Let me think. If I play these and Power of the Wild,
Time waits for no one. Feel nature's wrath.
Catch!
that was probably a bad trade. But hopefully you'll have a harder time dealing with this board
What to do?
without creatures.
What to do?
Well, there is the Flame Strike.
Eyes are open. For the wild.
Now we can only hope he doesn't have a second one.
For the
I don't
wild.
see any reason to
Of course.
play creatures.
Don't mess with Tusker.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
For the wild.
Push forward.
For the wild.
Probably should have hit his face.
One shot, one kill.
Interesting. And polymorph. Okay. And if it doesn't
For the wild.
attack with the panther, I don't mind.
For the wild.
Let me think. So next turn, if I play the Kodo, I'll be dealing 5 damage and putting him at 9. And then at 4. So I think it's worth playing it. That's also good to see.
For the wild.
Well, probably there's no more polymorph or flame strikes to keep him alive.
Pay attention, class.
And we have lethal, so it's a good game.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Nature will rise against you.
So he can't deal with the swords. Usually I wouldn't keep his hand, but we can coin a 4/4. Let's see if that does some damage. I don't know why, but I think Dancing Swords with the new card that silences all your minions might be a viable option. So yeah, Should I remove that? That was probably a mistake, but well. What can you do?
One shot, one kill.
So, the good news is that he will probably take damage from the swords again. And he already took at least 10 damage from it. And now we'll play on curve.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
I'll actually
Where shall
play. The reason I traded it's because I don't want to see swipe or something like that powering up. And this way I can do something like I was thinking Berserker,
What?
Power of the Wild, and attack. But first, and should I enrage it? No. That was a mistake.
It's time for a little blood.
Time waits for no one. For the wild. A natural mistake. Where shall I strike?
Interesting.
I wonder.
Who you want me killed?
It's 2 cards for 1. I don't really like that, but
For the king!
oh, this is kind of good news. The Black Knight. After all, I'm playing a Druid deck.
For the wild.
I have my own panther. Maybe they're brothers. I kinda feel sorry for him now.
None shall pass. For the wilds.
And if he plays another, I'll silence and go for face. But I'm quickly running out of gas. If he manages to kill these two creatures, I'll be in bad shape. Yeah, that's not good too.
Where shall I strike?
So I can deal 2 damage.
I wonder.
Or maybe.
I'm invincible.
A natural mistake.
That was a mistake. The way I played it.
I must safeguard the land. For the wild.
And it might cost me the game. I should have played the keeper first, and then attacked with the Black Knight, play the keeper first, then play the seaman, sorry, the sea giant, and then attack with the Black Knight. That was the correct play. And it's probably the reason I record some games and some arena runs, even though this one is the first to be recorded.
Wanna blow something up?
So RNG for the win.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, that was awkward. So I have 10 damage.
My eyes are open.
And I'll play my hand. All the way.
Feel nature's wrath. I'm invincible. For the wild. I concede.
Hooray!
Malfurion versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer. I must protect the wild.
Well, that's too heavy a hand. I'll send the Kodo, the mercenary. I only have one cult master, but I'll send them all back. Really. I'm wondering if I should be aggressive, really aggressive. And no. I was thinking something along the lines of playing the golem with the innervate, then coining out another golem, then playing Power of the Wild and buff them up, but not really that strong a play when you think about it.
Death does not scare me.
Oh. Now, this is somewhat different. That totem scares me, the bejesus. I'll play another one and I'll leave an attack. He'll probably heal it back to 1 if he plays that way. No? Oh ho ho.
Put this apple on your head.
Perfect. And here comes the Black Knight. I wanna run the spiders into that and create some kind of panic. Just like that. And then I'll play the golem. Oh, come on.
I'm invincible.
Hey, catch!
For the wilds.
So you'll kill that. And I'll swipe his face. Yeah, sure, why not? And one creature there.
For the wild.
Hey, catch!
I could have held on to that swipe, but I have another one in hand.
Speak to me.
Mind if I roll
And
me?
here it is for 5/6. I can deal 10 damage this turn. It's not that great a play. But if I do 10
Where shall
like this,
Hey, catch!
I'm guessing it doesn't. I'm guessing he can't heal. So the swipe will do the job next turn. And that's game.
Well played.
Let me see if he concedes.
Well played.
Yay!